Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch something called Traitor HORNEE from Something Weird Video, also known as Legend of the Golden Goddess. Let's check it out. This is the Detective Agent Hamilton Horn.
Who's your Secret Service in the summers? Oh, I'm afraid he's not in right now. And the name is Horn, not Horny. The E's are silent.
About business. Let me explain why the bank has summoned a private investigator. Does the name Gregory Matthews mean anything to either of you?
That's Detective Horn there on the right.
White gorilla.
So they're sent to Africa for two reasons: to find this white gorilla,
Nabucco. And, if possible, capture a specimen and return with it and donate it to the Indianapolis Zoo.
and to find this missing girl. The missing girl is a potential heiress.
Although we have indisputable proof of the deaths of Gregory and Margaret Matthews, no trace of the child, Prentice, was ever found. Somehow she survived. If the latter is indeed a miraculous fact, the girl would be 21 years old this month. She would also be the principal inheritor of the Matthews estate, which under the trusteeship of this bank these past 15 years has grown to a net worth of approximately $21 million. And his lovely wife, Doris.
This is Max. He's a shady character.
Cousin of the late Gregory Matthews. I might add that if Prentice is not found or proven dead, Max and his wife will inherit the bulk of the estate.
This is Max and his
Well,
lady.
then, dear Max, it is up to you and me to see that he does not bring her back alive.
Any of the tribe, we would be unable to render you any assistance.
So there are natives in the jungle too that they have to beware of.
You recommend Mr.
Kenya Adler. Yes, Adler knows more about the Meshpoka territory than any white man alive.
Stinking, steaming jungle. And who do we have for a guide? A drunken old bum that can't even find his way home from the corner bar. Oh, Max, you are a damn genius getting us into this.
Shut your bloody mouth before I belt you one.
And he claimed to have actually seen Algona while he was out there.
Seen who?
Algona, the beautiful young white goddess, legendary empress of the Meshpokas.
Such a person really exists.
Mr. Adler says one explorer reported actually having seen the young woman.
You said she was in her early 20s?
Max, you don't think it could be?
Now I suggest...
Watch that stuff.
So this Algona could be the missing girl.
White goddess was.
In her early 20s.
And how old would Prentice Matthews be, assuming she's still alive?
Hammy, you mean?
I mean that if there is a young white goddess in her early 20s, it could be Prentice Matthews.
This is Miss Tender Lee, the lesbian reporter.
I was in high school. You don't know what you've been missing, darling.
And she's gonna have a little fling with Max's lady. Can't show you much more of this scene.
Who's gonna do what to whom?
Hey, Kenya!
All their stuff gets stolen.
Deserters, your union will hear of it.
What happened? What does this mean? Where have they gone?
Where's the luggage? Oh, my makeup outfit, my photography kit, my typewriter, my drawing!
Please, don't panic.
Don't panic, okay, Sammy. Find my typewriter and my drawing, I'm okay!
And then the natives show up.
It's all your fault, Adler, you idiot.
I warned you, Matthews, keep a civil tongue in your mouth.
So that he has. It's highly civilized.
They tie them all up and dance. And then Algona appears, arriving on an elephant. She dances too. She has a trick for getting out.
Where's the lady's room? Lady, darling. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Horn has a party with Algona and a couple other ladies. And she puts moves on him. She's about to take all her clothes off too, which I can't show you. Later on,
Doris.
there's some lesbian action with her too.
Me, Doris. You, Algona. Doris, girl.
But there's rejection.
Other girl happy.
Girl, boy, good. Girl, girl, no good.
I didn't know you white goddesses were so square.
Very own cousin.
She learns the truth of herself.
Come to take you back.
Back? Back where?
Home to Indianapolis. You're a very rich young lady.
Rich?
But remember, he wants her dead, so he gets the money. But he gets captured.
You'll never get away with it!
What a bet? Yeah. Old bag like
And then we get a cat fight between these two. Then we learn the truth about the white gorilla. It's not a real gorilla.
Thank you, Mr. Livingston. You probably saved my being killed by this beautiful little hoyden. Colin Carruthers Carstairs. Colin Carruthers Carstairs. Colin Carruthers Carstairs. Not ready. Herr General Heinrich von Schleinsitzer.
Huh? You are free. You go now. Never again come here. Next time not get off so easy. But what about...
Thank you, Algona.
But Horn stays.
Horney? Algona Horney.
All right. Let's talk about Trader Horney, or as they say in the movie, it's Trader Horn. The two E's, two of them, are silent. I first had this movie on a pre-recorded VHS tape under the title Legend of the Golden Goddess. It was a private screenings tape, so I did watch it. I didn't remember anything about it, though, to be honest. Even watching it today, nothing rang a bell, but I had seen it once before. So anyway, what we have here is this guy named, I think it's Hamilton Horn. He's going into, he's hired to track down this gorilla. Well, he has to go to Africa. There's two reasons there. One, they want to track down this woman who may or may not be alive. Her parents apparently were killed when she was a little girl on some safari or something like that, and she was never found, so she might be still alive. If she is alive, she has like $21 million waiting for her, and she'd be like 21 years old or something like that too. So also there's apparently some sort of gorilla, some weird albino white gorilla that they're looking for also. So Horn goes there with his secretary, Sultry Sam or something like that, Sultry Summers. Here's what it says actually in the back of the box. Search for the missing daughter. Algona is her name. She's an heiress. So joining him are Sultry Summers, a lesbian journalist, Tender Lee, two of Algona's greedy S&M loving relatives. One of them name was Max, and Stanley Livingston, who's on the lookout for Nabucco, a legendary white gorilla. Now, what happens next is they all get to Africa. They get involved with some natives there who are like kidnapping them, capturing them, whatever. There's a lot of boning that goes on, some sex, nudity, that sort of thing. This is directed by, was it David Friedman? Yeah, David Friedman did this. So he did a lot of these like nudie cuties in the early 70s or so, and this was one of them. Ultimately, Angola is found. It turns out she's like a what do they call her? They don't really call her anything here, but she's like the goddess worshipped by the natives there. She's this blonde woman. And they also find the white gorilla. It turns out he's actually an escaped Nazi in a gorilla suit. It's ridiculous looking. It's not even remotely close to real, but whatever. I don't even really remember how the movie ended, but they did find her, and yeah, the Nazi was the gorilla. So anyway, there's really not much to tell you about this movie. This movie was just made to titillate you, and there's plenty of it in here. The lead actress, or I should say the actress who played Angola, turns out she was like just a ticket taker at a adult movie theater that David Friedman was attending apparently, and thought she'd be good for the role, and hire her for this. And she does, she does what she's supposed to do. She takes off all her clothes and gets completely naked. It's the only movie she did, though. I can't remember what her name is. Deek Sills, Deeksills. That's her name, actress name. Lovely lady. Would have loved to see more. We saw plenty of her in here. Just only movie she ever did. So anyways, that's her legacy, the Deek Sills legacy. She did Trader HORNEE. So I ain't got much else to tell you about this movie. You know what you're getting into when you watch something weird, nudie movie like this. Plenty of nudity. Like I said, it's available on DVD from Something Weird now. I'm guessing this is out of print and hard to find now. A lot of extras on here like Something Weird always does. So the picture looked okay for what it is. So anyway, that's it. Check it out. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about Trader HORNEE. I will leave a link to the DVD if you're looking for it. I'm guessing this is kind of pricey because the Something Weird stuff is out of print and hard to find and usually sought after. So check it out. Leave some comments. Watch it. Bye.